So that's theater class in a nutshell. Whenever I first came to Liberty Pines Academy, I had a difficult time making friends, meeting new people. A lot of people my age had already, picked a friend group and decided these were the people they were going to stick with. So theater, through the Liberty Pines Academy drama department, became kind of like an outlet for me to move to meet new people. And this allowed me to meet some of my closest friends that I have today. So I first started with Beauty and the Beast. That was the first play that I did. I played a very small role, Monsieur Dearth, and I'm glad that I got cast as that role. I didn't really know much about theater at that point in time, so that smaller role kind of gave me the ability to kind of step back and learn the skills that I needed to have for the larger roles that I would play later on. And that was one of the very good pros of being in Beauty and the Beast. Also, it was that play, the people that I met, the experience that I had, the joy that it brought to the audience that really made me decide that this is what I want to do. This is what I enjoy doing. And it was overall a very great experience for my first play. I really, really enjoyed it. It was...
To my big brother George, the richest man in town.
So, It's a Wonderful Life was the first straight play that I did, and this was the play where everything I had learned from being on set from Beauty and the Beast and everything I had learned in my theater class up to that point was kind of starting to kick in as to what I should and should not do with the lingo with, like, the different planes and different stage directions, upstage, downstage, stage left, stage right, kind of started to make more sense to me. It was also the play that kind of got my name out there as a actor. It was a much larger role playing Uncle Billy, as well as this was the play where some of my closest friends, Rogan Deck, Eli Bittner, I met them in this play, and so it was a very interesting experience. I would have to say out of the two straight plays that I've done, It's a Wonderful Life Radio Live and Snow Child, I would say that definitely It's a Wonderful Life Radio Live would have been my favorite. And actually, I'd never even heard of It's a Wonderful Life, but it was this play that makes It's a Wonderful Life now probably one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. That's why I enjoy theater so much, is that you just develop this bond, this unbreakable friendship. By closing night or even opening night, those people that you've been working with for the past 3 months on this show, they become like a second family to you. That stage becomes like your home away from home, in a sense. So the next play that I did was Aladdin. It was a great play, as I once again played a fairly large role of Iago, the parrot that belongs to Jafar. In this version of the story, Jafar would pretty much be clueless without Iago, and it was because of that it gave me something to kind of work with, something to add kind of a comedic element to my character, and that was what made this play even better. It really was a great experience, as it really kind of gave me the opportunity to really put all of the skills I had been working on and learning in my theater class and over the past 2 plays to create this great character that was absolutely incredible. I had people coming up to me whenever I was, like, at the beach months later and just like, holy crap, you're the guy who played Iago in the Aladdin play at Liberty Pines Academy. "Hey, can I get your autograph or something? Can I take a selfie with you?" And I would be like, sure. So, it was a very incredible play. It was a great experience. I loved it a ton. Yeah, it was a very great play. It gave me the skills that I needed to play the more serious roles that I had in A Wonderful Life, or not A Wonderful Life, in Snow Child and Mary Poppins. So the next thing that we did was it came down to the Snow Child, which was a play based on a Russian folk tale about Dmitri and his wife Katya. I played the older brother to Anushka, Pavel, who was kind of like the antagonist, like the bully, and was almost kind of like a sensible person, like, hey, don't get attached to that thing because she's going to be gone whenever the sun comes out and it melts, and has this change of heart whenever the Snow Child becomes a real girl and is able to kind of move towards this more kind, positive attitude, and that was kind of like the moral of the story, was like kindness and love and all that stuff. So that was definitely a great play. It was a very small cast, a short play, but it was nonetheless a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this play a ton. And, it was a very great experience, as it, kind of was a little bit of a turn from playing the more there for comedic purpose roles that I had had in Aladdin and Wonderful Life, towards this more serious character that I had in Snow Child and Mary Poppins. So then the final play that I did with the Liberty Pines Academy Drama Department was Mary Poppins. It was sad, as this was kind of like my final shebang, but nonetheless, I bucked up and dealt with it, as I was able to put on a spectacular show, but wouldn't have been able to do that without an excellent director, assistant director, and choreographer, and all of these excellent people who have been guiding me throughout this process, who have kind of shaped me to become the person, the actor that I am today. And Mary Poppins, I played George Banks, the father to Jane and Michael Banks, and the story was kind of like about him almost learning a lesson, as he was a workaholic and realized that there was more to life than just making money, and starts to spend more time with his family, and it really was just kind of a great play to be going out on, with that being my final thing that I'm gonna do with the Liberty Pines Academy Drama Department, and it really has been quite the journey through all of this, and it's been a pleasure to do this, and I just want to say thank you.